then that obviously bumps the figures up. They are not taking general machine parts out of low value. They are taking very high quality, just in time, emergency, high value engineering parts if they have to go out. You will be accustomed that a lot of your fruit and veg and flowers comes in via Heathrow because it's a major distribution point for the southeast. So that is not kind of weight, that is probably just value, right? So they have the opportunity to massage their figures. All the airlines are very conscious that what we would call the belly of the aircraft is vacant space. They want to fill it up. They don't want to fill it up with passengers' baggage because they know how many bags that are going to come in, kind of thing. And they know exactly how much they're going to get for excess baggage, weight and everything like that. So there is space at the back, and forgive me, for every British Airways aircraft you will see that it will be carrying the Royal Mail somewhere or other in the aircraft. So that again is a kind of British responsibility. The figures will never add up to us because if you look at Felixstowe and you look at the Port of London, Tilbury, volume-wise, they are years ahead, streets ahead, right? But not on value. So Heathrow are doing it on value, and obviously the speed of moving stuff and the essential items. And I was many years ago at Heathrow. Had the opportunity of viewing an empty aircraft, but the floor was carrying gold, right? So by weight, virtually a very dense cargo, right? But very, very high value one coming in virtually what appeared to be an empty aircraft. So I wouldn't take any interest in the value or the volume of the figures coming through from Heathrow, allegedly. Does that answer your question?
Well, only with the respect that we therefore do not know how many movements of those vehicles that carry that sort of cargo are around, and therefore how is that going to impinge on the capacity of the road?
Oh, very, very much so. All the freight traffic there uses the local roads from the courier companies at Colnbrook and everywhere else. The whole diesel, but they will say that I think in their last presentation, the CGI one, a lot of the vehicles are going to be electric while they're doing this.
Oh yes, with 10 miles radius of going there.
With another nuclear power station providing electricity, possibly. Yeah. Carry on.
I think, excuse me, I think I can give you some answers.
Go.
Okay. So there was a presentation, maybe you've seen it, it was a presentation I got through Airport Watch of Heathrow cargo aspirations, ambitions they called it. Okay, maybe you've seen it, I don't know.
No.
If you analyse the figures, I don't know who else has done it, I've looked at the figures. They have a few bar diagrams, and they have another one with statements on it. Heathrow's ambition is to be the cargo hub for Europe, right? Okay, the transit hub for Europe. Not just cargo, transit hub for Europe. So they've broken their figures down into export freight, import freight, and transit freight. The transit freight, they've broken down to air and air to truck. Air to truck is 2/3 of the total transit freight. If you look at, they've got two sets of figures, so 2014, 2040. Firstly, export freight increases a little bit. Import freight, I guess, is not very interesting to us because it's just bringing stuff in, whatever, yeah? Transit freight, between air to truck transit freight between 2014 and 2040 increases by nearly 2.5 times, and that's by weight. So that's 2.5 times the trucks on the roads between 2014 and 2040, basically going from Heathrow down to the Channel Tunnel. Probably many of them foreign trucks. So they don't tell you that, but if you look at the figures, they're there. Yeah, I said 2.5 times, it's actually 2.45 to be fair, but that's the number.
Another comment, in the past, it's historical, but there was a British Airways flight that actually was a truck from London to Paris and return.